Welcome to another episode of Quip Corner's Book Corner. I'm going to have the pleasure of hosting a couple who have hosted before. You'll see their bio right after this. See you in the book corner.
Hi, folks. I'm Derek Stevens. I'm so glad to be back on the Quip Corner with the Dom, joined today by my lovely wife, Brandy. We're so tickled to be joining you folks once again.
I'm so glad that we could make this happen again. I enjoy every time we're here together. So what do you have for us today?
We got a new book called Poetry for Thought 3, Looking to Thee. And this is pretty much a book I've been wanting to write for several years. This is my third book, obviously. And the first book, we kind of talked about the experiences that we go through in life. And then the second one, Poetry for Thought 2, A Journey Within, we kind of took a deeper look at ourselves, discovering who we are, what we're made of. But this time, in the third book, we're turning to the compass of the cross. And we're seeing how God's grace can not only change your life, but change the lives of those around you. And so I'm very happy to be able to finally kind of write the book, that you always wanted to.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Well done. Just before we started, we're having a quick chit chat, and I was talking about how I lean on God's grace for everything I'm able to do. So oh, okay. I didn't know that this book was, also around the theme of grace.
Yep. Yeah, that worked out really good. A good friend of mine told me that grace stands for God's riches at Christ's expense.
Yes.
And I think that pretty well sums it up.
It does. It does. And, the interesting thing about God's riches is he never runs out.
No.
So tell us a bit more about your book and maybe even read from it to us, please.
Okay. Well, like I said, this has been a book I've always wanted to write. A lot of times in life, folks think of when they come to God or coming to God sometimes of what they're going to give up in their life. They're going to lose that ability to have the Sunday for them or the ability to do things they want to do. They look at it as a chore. And I want to show through this book the awesome magnitude of God's grace in your life. Not only if you accept him in your life and you start taking him on, you're going to see the benefits, how it's going to transform your life, and you're going to see what you gain instead of what you lose. And so from reading today, we're going to read a poem. And I wrote this from a space in my life where if you ever look back on your life, see where you are now, see where you used to be. And once you get a little distance, time gives you that little bit of space, you truly begin to see the magnitude of God's grace. And so that's where my mind was at when I wrote this poem. The poem is simply titled, As I Look Behind. My wife's going to read it. I hope you enjoy.
As I look behind, Father of mine, as I look behind, I see the life you paved for me. As I gaze back at then, who I could have been, Lord, thank you for who you chose me to be. Father of mine, you took the time to find friends I could embrace, that I could adore, ones who knew what to say and guide me on my way. Lord, you showed me what friends are for. Father of mine, you were so kind for allowing me to take my best friend's hand. You gave me a mate. You shaped my fate. Lord, this heart you understand. Father of mine, your blessed mind graced me with a family full of love, one who's always there showing they care. Lord, because of you, I've known I'm thought of. Father of mine, as I look behind, I see the life you paved for me. Through triumphs and trials, you are with me all the while. Lord, thank you for making me the person I wanted to be.
That's beautiful.
Thank you
That
very much.
is beautiful.
I
And
really
it
appreciate
really, sorry, go on.
I really appreciate it. Thank you. It means a lot coming from you.
Yeah, just listening to it, I'm almost transported to wherever you were in your mind as you wrote this.
Yeah. Was looking back on all the things I've been blessed with.
Yes. That's a place we need to be regularly.
Yeah, especially during these crazy times.
I agree.
Hmm.
I agree. Oh, wow. Now, this book sounds really exciting. A couple people, once again, would wonder, how can they get copies?
Well, it's available on Amazon. It's also available on Kindle if you like that. And if anybody wants to get in touch with me, they can leave a comment on one of my videos. I'm a YouTuber like you, not as
Yes.
good as you are, but I run a little channel called Poetically Christian. You can leave a comment there or contact me on Facebook if you're interested.
Okay. Thanks, Derek. As usual, we'll put all that information in the description box so people can reach out to you.
Thank you.
I have to say, personally, I'm going to add in, this is my favorite book out of the three.
Okay. Well, thank you for preempting me, Brandy, because I was going to ask you, what do you expect people to take away from reading this book?
This one is definitely going to help you develop a closer relationship with God and evaluate where you're already at. If you have never been exposed to that, kind of maybe pique your interest and get you more involved with it, because it's my favorite book. I gotta say, it's my favorite book. I fell in love with it. He kept it hidden the entire time he wrote it. So until the day we typed and looked at it, I did not even know what the poems were. So it was my favorite book.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations to both of you, and pray you have much success in your journey as authors and YouTubers and ministers of the gospel in every area of life, remembering that the Father has made you who he wants you to be.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you so much for having us once again. I'll tell you, it's like connecting with an old friend every time.
Likewise. Thanks again. God bless you.
Same to you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.
Many, many thanks to Derek and Brandy for that poem. It was funny that he kept his manuscript hidden from his darling wife. But it was well worth the wait, if you ask me. You'll find information on how you can get copies of the third book, the second, and the first book below this video. God bless you, and see you in the next episode as we continue to celebrate World Book and Copyright Day. Bye now.